goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of our ladies. What? I don't know what I just said.
You doing, I'm doing.
We're back. You know what I'm saying? We're back. Welcome to the Three Good Guys podcast. Come on. With the introductions, before we get into anything, my name is Miles. To my right,
Rodney.
and to the far
It's
right.
been a couple weeks.
Goodness
So I
gracious.
figured I'd do it this go around. So you guys know, we record on this nice carpet, so we try not to, put our shoes on. But you ain't gotta draw that kind of attention to your feet.
Hey man,
What kind of
first of all,
are
It's time
these?
to fly.
Is these tails?
Tails from Sonic.
Wow.
Have some respect.
I
Yes,
didn't take
you
you
should
for
have some respect for
Big
yourself.
time Sonic fan.
Yeah.
Tails from Sonic. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Anyways, my name is Leonard. Welcome to the podcast. There we go. It's been a while.
What a
You just wanted to find something to
It's
say.
been a minute.
That's wild.
It's been a minute.
And I am not ashamed of my Tails from Sonic socks.
That's not
Let's
bad.
go. Stand on business. That's it.
But they
Literally.
They just point out the fact that we don't got shoes on. So now, when people watch now, they're gonna be like, "Hey, they ain't got shoes on."
That's cool.
It's all good.
We in your house.
I'm good with it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And next
fine
week,
with it. I'll put some lime in it.
Sonic. All right.
But
But we got some interesting stuff to get into. First and foremost, last week we had a question, would you rather? The question was, would you rather date a super famous politician or a super famous celebrity?
Uh-huh.
And somebody, Leonard, was like, well, the difference for him is that politicians get shot at.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That was said.
That was
Not
a little bit prophetic.
even-
No, it's in the blood.
Oh,
Hey, you know what I mean?
Hey,
how much you charging?
Yeah,
listen,
Yeah.
just a couple hours later,
$120.
a couple hours later, we get the news that a politician, former President Donald J. Trump, someone attempted to take his life. Exactly as you said when we were going through that question.
Crazy.
Yeah, bananas. And it's really bananas that we were talking about that, and then right after we talked about it, that very thing happens.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to get into, but before we get into all that, I want to say this. What's up with people showing up with ear patches on their ear at the RNC?
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like
Yeah,
you want to show support for Trump, and you out here with the little ear patch on. You look crazy. You look ridiculous.
No.
That's just all there is to it.
It makes me think of when we were kids and Nelly used to have the little eye patch
I
thing.
was thinking the same thing. They
But
look like Saint Lunatic.
but we were kids doing that. You know what I'm
Grown
saying?
men and women.
These folks are 60, 70 years old with giant ear patches.
Yeah.
Like,
And the crazy thing is, he gave the best photo in U.S. president history.
oh, it's good.
When he got up and was like, fight, and the U.S. flag just so happened to be flying behind him, they could have just took that, put that on the shirt. That would have been.
I mean, I got the feeling that people are going to be hating on the fact that you say that. But if we're all being honest,
I'm just saying,
yeah,
it
like,
really is.
It's a
dope
legitimate picture.
picture.
like you can't even be mad at
Yeah.
that. Like you can not like the guy, but like that picture does go off.
No, I've been let's go ahead and go into it.
Uh-oh.
I'm not a Republican at all.
Okay.
I'm more so identify as independent. And that's just because I grew up in California, so I got, a lot of Democrat, and then after I turned 18 here in Texas, so Republican. So I can see the positive on both sides. I have the ability to see the positive on both sides. So when people hear me mention the positive on the right, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're a Trump fan." I'm like, it's got nothing to do with Trump. I'm able to see, what's good on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the real problem is both sides have fanatics, and that's what everybody listens to. And it's like not everybody is a fanatic on each side. So
Yeah,
I think one side has more fanatics for a specific person, and then the other side is just fanatics of the politics, like left.
that's true. Yeah, the right has Trump fanatics, where they will follow that man
anyway.
off a cliff. Whereas the left has political fanatics, where I like to use the phrase, they're so open-minded their brains fell out.
Yeah,
Because it's
it's
too open-minded
Yeah,
on the left.
some wild stuff going on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But really, 67 years old with ear patches? I can't get past that. But the next thing that it might have been worse than the ear patches, and I was not ready for.
What's that?
Hollywood Hulk Hogan ripping his shirt at the convention,
that
bro.
No, see, listen.
A whole WWE promo.
I know this was about 8 years ago, but y'all gotta remember when Trump took office, politics was fun. I don't care what nobody say. There was all Sarah Huckabee Sanders trying to explain the nonsense that was happening in the White House. Like, it's gonna be fun. It's entertainment for real.
Nah, it really is.
Yeah,
It's a whole reality show.
it's a reality show.
Like, honestly.
For better or for worse, it's gonna be entertaining. Yeah,
Bro, like, we're at the Republican National Convention.
he ripped his shirt off.
But wait, no, I just, because this don't make sense. This lady who's like Hindu or something does a whole Hindu prayer and says to somebody, they're the one true God, who is not the God that is normally associated with the Republican Party.
Okay.
Amber Rose shows up to speak
That was just brain dead.
at the Republican Party, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan does a whole WWE
I told you it's gonna be
promo.
entertaining.
This is what madness, utter madness going on.
It's gonna be entertaining. Yeah.
It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe it.
They gonna call you a Trump fan. You keep going on like that.
It's not my fault. This stuff is funny.
It's just entertainment.
Who
It's
could have
hilarious.
guessed you see Hulk Hogan at a Democratic or Republican convention ripping his shirt off?
I mean, in this situation, I definitely see it with
You gotta remember, Trump was in WWE.
Trump
He
was in
He's
WWE.
in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, that's right.
Can he bring back Vince?
No, Vince is done.
Vince is done.
Vince is done.
Yeah, Vince
You're
is
dead.
done.
You're dead.
Yeah. He's done.
Yeah, Vince is done.
Oh,
We
my
ain't bringing
goodness.
him back.
Well, man, that's this politics thing, man. Like, again, I'll say it a million times. We need to do away with the two-party system. It's terrible. If you're gung ho for one side or for the other side, you are part of the problem.
Mm.
That's my personal belief. I think we need to all feel free to vote for somebody. I almost want to vote for JFK just because he is his daddy's son. You know what I'm saying? Like, for that reason alone, he's got to be better than some of who we got.
The thing that took me out with politics this last week is Donald Trump got shot, and then Biden posted he had COVID. And I was like, bro, shut up, bro. You can't look no weaker than that right now. This man took a bullet, and you talk about something, yeah, I got COVID. I gotta go isolate.
Technically, he took a shard of glass.
I don't care what he took. It don't matter.
I get it.
You look weak.
Nah,
That's
pretty
the problem.
bad.
He looks weak.
And then,
nah.
and he
But
got-
that's on his own accord. I mean, he's like, I mean, I like I said, I think we talked about it a little bit before, but I've seen like a before and after video, like his first presidential debate
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
compared to the one he just
Yeah.
had. It's just like
Night and day.
Yeah, it's crazy. But you know what else is terrible? 50 Cent performing Many Men with Donald Trump's face on his
that's
body.
Trump's song from now on, bro.
That junk is
That's
hilarious.
Trump's song. I thought he was gonna come out to it.
Many,
I really thought- No, because listen, I was on Instagram and someone showed like Trump walking out with that song, so I had to go like,
You
man,
thought
is
it
this
was
song real?
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
That would
That
have
would've
been
been
wild.
crazy.
And you know what? The people would have applauded him for that.
Heck yeah.
They would have loved him for it.
Yeah.
50 Cent would have got a bag out of it somehow. I don't know how it would have
Yeah.
worked, but yeah, this junk. I can't believe what is happening. When Trump gets involved with politics, I can't believe the stuff that goes on.
I can't wait to see the response to this because we are talking a lot about Trump and we have not said we hate him yet. And that's what people expect black people to say.
Exactly.
I don't listen. We were talking about this earlier. Joe Biden wrote the 3 strikes crime bill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a bill that many people say is a direct correlation to, the continuous downfall of black folks in America.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Donald Trump did that was worse than that.
Trump wrote the First Step Act, which shortened mandatory minimums, help black people get out of prison. You know?
So, now, again, I'm not a Trump fan, and I ain't voting for the man. He's not getting my vote.
Trump also freed Kodak.
Come on now.
This is what
You
I
think
mean.
Candace Parker would have been over there that long?
Not Candace Parker.
I
It's
mean,
Brittany Griner.
They all the same. You know what I'm saying? Nobody watches him.
It's
All
brilliant.
right, so-
Hey, he got LaMelo. No, he got Leandro Ball home from China.
He sure did.
He sure
yeah,
did.
that's right. That man went to
Leandro.
China and stole something.
He's tripping.
Yeah, I would never go to
Leandro.
in this country and steal something.
Leandro was on some drugs.
That's
He had to.
crazy. Yeah. He
Mm-hmm.
don't play. No, this is what I posted on Facebook. I posted segregation was outlawed in 1964. The candidates were born in 1942 and 1946. So they were either 18 or 20 when segregation was outlawed. I don't think much of
It's really
nothing surprises me about either one of them.
Yeah. There's very few things those men could do.
That was surprising.
Yeah,
Like,
that was shocking.
imagine you were 20 years old before black people were allowed to eat in the same restaurant as you.
They were
I would
adults.
not be surprised if you're,
They were adults when
careful,
Dr. King
buddy.
was assassinated.
grown when Dr. King. They could have been the people to shop.
That's
That's how old they
They
were.
might have been there.
What a stretch. Let's go. Let's take it all the way there. They did. They conspired.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That was there. It was already in politics. You know what I'm saying? Biden was in politics. He was there working with the FBI to figure out how to get MLK up out of here.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think the problem is people are, when they get shocked by, oh my gosh, so and so's a racist. I don't care who's a racist. I care about what they do to me.
Exactly.
If you ain't gotta like me in your heart all day long, as long as you don't impede on my freedoms, that's all that matters.
There's tons of people in this world, tons of people that I've met that are probably racist, but I don't care that much.
They say President LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, was not favorable to
Man,
black folks.
you heard the
But he
audio?
signed, yeah.
Yeah.
But he signed
that
the deal, though.
Left and right.
Was the strong
With the
ER.
strong ER.
He is funny.
Party
Working
ER.
in line of work that I worked in for so long, like I can tell. I can tell pretty heavily, like if somebody's probably racist.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But eventually I talk them up enough, talk about the subjects that they like to talk about. Loosen them up.
And you become one of the good ones.
Exactly. That's what they
And once you're one of the good ones,
Then
they
like
cool with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, they
I
honestly
have to
like
see him. You know what I'm saying? That's the only black guy. I know.
That's so funny.
Then they invite you over, be like, hey, come over just when it's just me though, when the rest of my family.
Yeah.
No.
And as long as you understand that you're one of the good ones and not one of them,
Mm-hmm.
everything's good.
Yeah,
That's it,
I think we need to care less about how people feel about us and care more about what they do to us. I
Absolutely.
don't care how they feel. I don't care what they say. I care about what's done. I care about what policies go through that affect my life.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And to that, I will say this, and it's no reason why I can't be left or right. When Ice Cube wanted a meeting with President Biden, he couldn't get a meeting for the platinum plan.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a meeting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then people got mad at him because he got a meeting with President Trump. Both meetings were to advance black people. That was the purpose of it. One group wouldn't give him a meeting. The other group didn't do what he needed. I don't care about neither one of these groups because neither of us gave us what we needed.
Mm-hmm.
So why are y'all leaning so heavy to this side
That's
or to
why
that
this
side?
November I'm voting for Dr. Umar Johnson.
Black Queens forever. Nobody's never.
That's the slogan. Umar for president. Oh
You gotta
man.
repeat it about 4 times.
Black Queens forever.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody's never.
That man is hilarious. Does he know how funny he is?
I think he does.
He's got
players up.
Yeah, he plays up on it for sure.
He has.
It works for him.
Like, was it intentional or was it something he stumbled upon?
Stumbled. 100% stumbled upon it.
Yeah,
Bruh.
I think so.
100%.
Because he's dead serious about.
What he believes in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he's standing there.
Dr.
Yeah, the
Umar.
extras. They're
I'm
funny.
saying, we could vote for Umar.
What is Umar Johnson gonna do for us?
He gonna say.
So we gonna take care of us.
Listen,
It's
we
like-
gonna
Everybody
We
else
gonna be up. We gonna be up. Yeah, Dr. Umar gonna have us up.
Yeah, we gonna be all right. Everybody else gonna be in trouble.
He gonna outlaw. He's like, nah, you can't. Interracial couples are.
Oh yeah, that's
that's done.
big
That's
one.
done.
Yeah, he can
That's
do
done.
that.
I'm in the clear. I'm good.
Me too.
Uh-huh.
Got my black queen.
Uh-huh.
I'm straight.
Black Queens forever. Snow bunnies never. I can't believe that man actually.
I think
He says that.
Vivek would have a better chance. This is sad to say, but it's true. I think he'd have a better chance if he was Christian. I think that's what's holding him back. Yeah. I know that's sad. I said
Absolutely.
I think that's sad. Well, what do y'all think about that? Like, would you vote for somebody that's not Christian? Be president?
That's not Christian?
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually,
That is a good question. Would you vote for someone who's not
Yeah.
Christian?
I mean,
I
first of
probably
all, I don't
would.
think none of them been Christian. Period.
Yeah,
That's
but I mean, at least
They're
Christian
claiming.
presenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they're claiming. I guess. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
either way.
I might, but I can see how people would see that as a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Because once that's the case, it's easy to start like broadcasting that it's better to not be that. Right? No one has ever said it's better to not be.
Yeah.
Even though I'm sure probably most of them.
I think every
couldn't care
president has
less.
been. I think every president has been Catholic or Protestant.
Mm-hmm.
I think every last one. Yeah.
But I think something even bigger holding Vivek back is that was he Indian or what is he?
No,
I think-
America's very progressive right now.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do think it's the fact that he's not Christian.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah.
I don't know, because I feel like a white dude who's not Christian and just not claiming any religion, I think that's looked at differently than somebody who, when they see you and they hear you're not Christian, because I've heard people say this and this. These are not my personal thoughts. Or someone else.
Yeah, you gotta make it very
Make
clear.
that very clear.
Yeah,
They assume, oh, he's Hindu or Buddhist. And they assign something to him based on his race, not based on what he said he believed.
Yeah.
And
It's just
that
like,
won't work.
it's just like I don't feel like we're gonna have an Asian gentleman in office. Like, well, technically he's Asian too, as well. But,
yeah.
you know,
I
what I mean?
get what you're saying.
Like Chinese American, Vietnamese American.
Wasn't there somebody that ran? I feel like that was a businessman.
It's just too muddy right now. You know, coming off of COVID, all those hard right-leaning people, they're gonna be like, no, we can't have this.
Yeah, that's so bad.
The China flu, that's what they gonna call it. Yeah.
No.
Goodness gracious, not the China flu. You alright over there, little man?
All right.
He's coming down.
It's some-
I was just thinking.
No, we're not gonna speak that.
I've been watching this show called The Resident, right? I don't know if any of y'all seen it.
Heard about
And
it.
people will like go in with a cough, and they be like, "Yeah, you got stage 4 cancer."
Goodness
Like,
gracious.
I'm like, "Don't go to that hospital. That hospital's
Heck
scary."
no. I'm gonna need a second opinion.
Yeah, everybody go to that hospital.
I'll be
It's like, yeah, came in with a headache. They were like, yeah, you got an aneurysm. You need an operation right now. I was like, hey.
That's a show with Theo Huxtable, right?
Yeah.
I gotta check that
Oh,
one.
I didn't even notice the shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's classic
If you
right
know,
there.
you know.
If you don't know, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. But yeah, that shirt is classic. But I've been meaning to see that show. Theo's the only reason I wanted to watch it.
He's the reason why I watched it, but he's not in season 1 until like the last 2 episodes. So yeah, we was just watching like, is he not in the show?
Yeah.
He's like on all the pictures and everything.
Yeah, so when the show first came out, I remember him talking about it, and people were thinking he's all in the show. He was like, I'm only in like an episode or 2. That's what he said. So when y'all started watching it, he was like, mentioned him being in the show. I was like, he said he's only in an episode.
Isn't that
But that was on the
frustrating
first
though? Like, it's kind of like when you went to go see.
When Chris Brown died.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we all went to go see it because Chris Brown was in it, right?
And then
Man
Chris Brown
died in the
was in it.
first 10
5
minutes.
minutes in the movie.
Spoiler alert! I mean, of course, if you ain't seen
If you
that.
ain't seen it by now, you're probably not watching it.
Yeah. Man does one move and he gets killed outside.
That's whack.
That's crazy.
And
It's kind of like the first Doom. Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Zendaya was like in like literally the
the last couple
5
minutes. Yeah.
of the first movie, and like the promo run, she was in everything. I'm like,
And you know what's
that's
crazy?
crazy.
Y'all said how good Doom 2 was, but the first one wasn't that, and so I just never wanted to see the second one.
Yeah, you keep telling me
the
you keep
second
telling me
one
it's
is
worth it.
fire.
You keep telling me.
I was in. Listen, guys, I was in the movie theater, sitting there, and I had to tell. I think Andrew, were you with me? I think my brother was with me.
What?
I think when we went to go see Dune 2. Nah, it wasn't you. I don't know who was next to me. Could have been my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Man, I turned to one of them. I was like, in the middle of the movie, I was
Like,
like,
this is a great movie.
this movie is great. Okay, and I ain't done that in a minute, but nah, it's a great movie.
Nah, you know what we should do? One of these weeks, we should do a movie review. We
should.
We should definitely
Absolutely.
review a movie.
Yeah, we definitely.
Pick one. Dude, we can just
Let's
pick
put it on
one.
the board right now.
What's
I still ain't seen
like-
Bad Boys yet.
Bad Boys?
Yeah, the newest one. You already seen it?
Yeah, I already seen it.
Well, find
Does
something.
it have to be something we haven't already seen? It could be something
It
that
could
we
be
just ain't
anything.
seen in a minute.
I don't know.
Like we should watch Major Pain and just give our like genuine.
A major pain review?
I can quote it.
Don't push the maybe. baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what? You went to the movie to see Despicable Me
I
already?
didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go?
Uh-uh.
Did you see Despicable Me?
Nah.
I'm not reviewing Despicable Me.
Yeah. Nah.
How about Inside Out 2? No, I'm just going
Inside
for the
Out,
movies.
nah, I would watch
Inside Out 2?
I would watch. it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that
See, I
yet.
heard people.
Yeah, I heard
people
it was
get
right.
saved.
Except
It
for
was
Jesus.
meeting the
Yeah,
Lord.
I heard,
Yeah.
I heard it was like that.
Listen,
Yeah.
they-
I'm ready to cry. Look, I'm a crier.
I'm
I
not.
think the first movie I ever cried at in movie theaters, I went to go see Click, Adam Sandler's Click.
I know you didn't cry on Click.
I did.
That's
The
wild.
first time, I was like maybe I don't know, I was young. We was in California
That
still.
was
I
another
remember we went with who was I with? Courtney May. Shout out.
That's the movie with the remote and you can rewind it.
Yeah, shout out to
How did
Courtney.
you
She was
cry
sitting
in
next
that?
to me, and she saw her tears coming out. And she started, she gonna laugh at me. Why you? I'm like,
Where'd you cry at?
it was a part. He was like, it's like he was about to die. He was old. He was outside or whatever, something like that. I don't know. It got me,
No, you know what got me? Is it Toy Story 3 when they were on the conveyor belt?
bro.
I understand that.
Hey,
That makes
Nigga,
sense.
if you don't cry at that,
you
something
don't got
Hey.
a heart. You
You
don't
ain't
got a
got no
heart.
heart.
People around the country. I remember what
I thought
first
it
day
was
it came
awesome.
out.
It's like it's crazy because they're not about to die.
Yeah,
Bro.
I'm like, you know they're not on the
But you thought they was.
But
You,
yeah,
thought they
They
was.
was,
Like, to be
they
real.
was coming
They was
together
good.
like this is it. We going all together.
And they held hands and they was like accepting
They
their
accepted
fate.
it, yeah.
I said, "Oh snap!"
Claw came out of nowhere.
The claw. Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Hey.
ram in the bush.
That
Hallelujah.
Yeah, we definitely.
it's
watched
sometimes
the
it's moments that make me really appreciate social media.
Mm.
A moment like that made me appreciate social media because everybody around the country was like, what was that, Toy Story 3?
Mhm.
Toy Story 3, man. Y'all got, and I appreciate people trying not to spoil the movie.
Mhm.
They were tempted. Some folks did. But people were tempted not. But I was like, you got to go see it. It was so good. I was crying. That's the same thing happened with Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
A bunch of people talking about how they was feeling.
I love the first
Yeah.
Inside Out.
was amazing.
Just the concept was
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah, the
So I
concept.
look forward to the new one. I just ain't seen it yet.
Yeah, well,
That might be the one.
That
man.
might be it.
Movie
That might be
review?
it.
Yeah.
Might be a
Inside
little
Out
hard for me to get out the house though, because
Yeah, it's all good. We understand.
yeah.
but I'll be streaming. So,
You know, at the end of the day, you gonna expose yourself.
Oh, you too?
When it comes to streaming services,
Yeah.
we may sit down here at the house.
all have sinned
And falling short of the glory of God.
You know,
That's wild.
and the Lord is still working on me.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I'll see it for sure.
It's a good time. It's a good
Yeah.
time.
But speaking of crying,
Uh-oh.
so we had a false alarm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Segue.
Yeah, so Gina started having contractions,
Mm-hmm.
and I was ready to time them. Like, look,
Mhm.
phone. They got an app for that. Well, they got an app for everything. And so I guess the app said it's time to go. Oh boy, the emotions started hitting. I was like, he really want to have a baby.
Heart was booming, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. like you. Okay, when she tells you like I'm pregnant, it's like, oh, we're about to have a baby. And then you go through all of it. You see every time you see an ultrasound, it gets more real. Every single time the ultrasound, the baby is bigger, it gets more real. And it still ain't as real as it's gonna get yet because just the idea of us. Because I put on my shoes and everything. It was nighttime. Put on my shoes. Taylor wanted to go. It was like, no, don't. You stay here with your Grammy, right? And so like it was a whole thing. Like it was about to happen, and then I guess the contraction just completely stopped. And the whole time I was like, oh my gosh, like
It's about to go
it's
down.
I can only imagine how real it's gonna be when he gets here.
You're going to be in tears.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm a crier. I cried at the
He about to
wedding.
cry right now.
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
Go ahead, let it out.
I'm gonna let it out.
It's a safe space.
I want to be a great father.
That's
You know what I'm saying? I do. I want to be a great father. I thought I have a great dad, and I just want to tweak a couple things. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And just Give him a great experience.
So what was the what's what I'm looking for? So when I talk to people about their fear of public speaking, and usually there's a physical feeling that they get, like their heart starts pounding, their hands get sweaty. What was it that you felt when you were like, "Oh snap, it's coming"?
No, it wasn't anything like that. I don't think my heart rate went up or nothing. It was just the idea of we made a baby.
Oh, just okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like cause you know you made a baby. You know what I'm saying? I feel all the kicks. I go to the appointments, but it's just it's about to be in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you made that right there. Yeah. And it was a very emotional thing, and we didn't even get in the car yet.
Damn.
I'm like, I can only imagine what it would be like.
You gonna be able to drive?
I'm alright. I'm
Yeah.
I'm real gangster.
Of course he's gonna be able to drive.
I don't know, because he can be.
gotta lock in at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they got to come through.
I was just asking.
You can't be panicking now. You gotta relax.
That is not a time to panic. You're right about
we got
that.
the bags in the car already and everything. All we gotta do is just
Yep.
Get up and go.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm excited for you. Little baby, I'm not going to say baby name. I don't know if y'all okay with that. But I'm excited about that, man.
Yeah.
It's just another addition to the family. You the first one to put the stem on the apple.
Well,
feel
you
me?
know, I took it personally. You know what I'm saying? My older brother, he had two.
Stem on the apple.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
He had
where
two.
did you just get that?
He missed twice, you know,
Come on, man.
I had to hold it down for the family.
I appreciate you.
One shot, one boy. What can I say?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? A real one. I feel you. A real one.
I was in there like Kobe. You know?
Let me see if I can break the Butler men streak. I feel like Butler, we all have girls first.
Yeah.
We gotta see what's going to happen.
I'm not gonna lie. I low-key wanted to go first.
Me too, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I have my girl's name, like,
Oh, sorry.
Me too. Bro, I've had a girl named my whole
And that's why you ended up with a boy.
Yeah.
That's the
I
reason why.
I got my first two kids' name. I don't
I'm
know.
curious. Can you share?
I don't know. You know what they
I ain't gonna steal it.
You know?
Alright, goddamn.
I know. It's
I'll tell you
on the wall already.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not worried about y'all stealing it.
Yeah.
Oh, but the
the masses. You know.
Okay,
So like I was a kid when I first started thinking about having children. So it was a little ghetto at first. It started with Oshia. That's what it started with.
Okay.
You know, but
Little
then
ghetto.
it was a little ghetto. You know, I'm like 12. You know what I'm saying? But like around 14, it switched to Olivia, and that's what it's been since.
You know,
then.
that's
Had to
part,
ease it up.
it's actually a part of my daughter's name.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm speaking her into existence.
That's what. Hey, that's like.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Now, when you say a part, you mean a part of the first name or a part of one of her
It's like
first
her
middle?
that would be
Okay.
her middle.
Okay. I would just because he was a little ghetto. I didn't know how ghetto you was gonna be with yours.
Nah. See, you know what's crazy is my dad actually. You guys all know my sister April.
Mm-hmm.
So her name, if it was up to him, was gonna be Carmelita. And I was just like, Dad. And like to this day, he's standing on he's like, hey, I still love that name. That's the name. I'm like, Dad,
Carmelita.
man, I'm so glad somebody else
April is a
said it.
great name.
I know.
April is
I'm just like,
fantastic.
You better be happy for her name.
Man, because I'm like, ain't no way. I'm gonna call that.
She wouldn't be married right now if her name was Carmelita. There's
don't
no
even
way. That's hilarious. Carmelita?
You got baby names?
I don't have baby names.
Wow.
I don't have baby names. I never. I've always been like, if God blesses me with children, I'll be happy, and if I don't, I'll be happy.
Word. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm gonna be happy regardless too. So I feel that, but I didn't know that.
So it's never been like I'm just waiting to be a parent. Like I'm gonna be, if I have a child, I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be happy about that, for real. But no, I've never been like, oh, I'm just waiting to have a kid. These are the names I'm gonna name my daughter. I'm gonna have a girl first, then I'm gonna have 2 boys, and then I'll go one more girl. I never went through all that.
Mm. Well, I've always been that way. But let me tell you something. It's different when they show up. We got married. We talked about. We playing. We was like, it's a baby right away. And that's man. We walk around the house every day. Be like, we really did this, didn't we? Be like, yeah, we really did.
That's crazy. You know what's funny? Like I've always even before me and my wife got married, I was always telling her like, yeah, I'm gonna have all my kids before 25.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I turned 24. I was like, man, ain't no way. I'm gonna do it. Like no way. And, you know,
that's funny the life we have planned for ourselves.
Right?
Early on, because I know I was like, I'm be married at like 22. You know what I'm saying?
No, that is something that I did. I did expect to be married by 25.
Yeah.
I missed
How's
that.
going for you?
Yeah, by 25, I was like,
I just
who
made,
was gonna be?
I think I got married at 24, 5.
I mean, I wanted kids younger because I wanted to like play ball with them and stuff. But when I think of like, I couldn't.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work.
That's the thing. It really is like the economy is like the world. Like it doesn't really press on you to have kids early, unless you're just out here, just
doing what you're doing.
Yeah, well, people do it.
People are doing it.
And I would say like if I felt like I had I do feel like I have the support. I have the support system to assist me if I did have kids, but it wouldn't have been comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I had like a comfortable support system, then I probably would have amped to probably try to have kids sooner, or that would have just been in the forefront of my mind. But since that wasn't the case, really,
Let me tell you, no thing's expensive.
then I was like, nah, we chilling until we
Yeah.
get some kids in order.
I mean, having kids is it's something that poor people do, but it's really a rich folk activity.
man.
Boy, right now was
That's the truth.
Like it's really a rich folk activity.
yeah, some things are expensive.
This stuff don't make no sense.
It's pricey.
But when y'all have children, are y'all gonna be like super stern fathers, or y'all want to be the fun dad?
I'm gonna be both.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta be both. I think I'll be the fun. I think my kids will like me more than they'll like my wife. Yeah, I said it. I'm standing on business.
Dang.
She knows this.
Wait,
you know.
he said that the week she not here.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So she
The
can't say
one
that.
time she don't
Listen,
show.
I don't care if you standing right there where she normally sit. I'll be staring right at it right now.
He gonna go home like this. Hey, babe, when you see the
Nah,
podcast
she
this week,
chilling.
I said some stuff.
I want you to know. I was in my feelings.
It was just for the show. It wasn't real. It was just for the podcast. Don't even.
No,
That's how you gonna know.
They gonna like me more.
I think both. Let me ask my wife. Am I both? Am I stern and fun? Yeah. Gotta be. Like, I like playing with Taylor. Like, I hate when she get in trouble. Because it's like, dang, now we can't even have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Messing up my good time.
But I got that Kevin Brown in me, so I'm definitely stirred. It's like, it's in there.
Yep.
I can't help it.
Yeah, I got that Carla Renee that pinch and turn to the left.
You experienced that a few times, didn't you?
Man, listen.
That was automatic recall. That's the way it came out.
Listen, we get in the car before we go anywhere. She was like, look, we go in the store. Y'all better stay close to me. If I don't hear y'all, if I don't see y'all near me or hear y'all near me, if I scream your name and you don't come, guess what? If I find you, what I'm going to do? You have to repeat. You gonna pinch and turn to the left. That's exactly what she would do. And my mama, if y'all know my mama, she got them nails. She don't got them little stubs. She got some nails on
That's
her.
funny.
So when she pinch and she twists that skin to the left, you better go with her to the left or it's good. It's good coming up. You know?
To repeat it is diabolical.
Oh, absolutely, she better repeat it.
That's the equivalent of go get that switch. Like,
I make Taylor repeat everything. Because if I don't make you repeat it, you won't act like you didn't hear me. But when you say it back to me,
you knew exactly what was going on.
Exactly what was asked to you. Yeah, I do it all the time. I be like, pick that stuff up. What did I say?
Mm-hmm.
Pick that stuff up. Okay. Now I know. Listen.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, she too smart.
Oh,
She is smart. She's super smart. I like Taylor because it's funny. She loves interacting with people.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst thing for that girl is to be told to sit down. Ain't nothing worse for Taylor than being told to sit down. As soon as she get told to sit down, she gonna pout, and you gonna see her mind start doing this. How the heck can I get up right now?
Man, kids are funny. Man. Kids are hilarious. My daughter likes to change the subject when she gets in trouble. And she'll do it to you quick. You say something, she'll be like, ooh, I like those socks. Like, she'll change the subject. Yeah, let's get this heat
funny. Like, I was a pretty rambunctious kid growing up, and after I found myself in trouble somehow, I don't know what was going on. If my dad was like, and my dad has the greatest memory, like, he just remembers everything. I'm just like, dang, why don't you just forget sometimes?
Just something.
Like, he'll walk into the house after being gone, working a 12-hour shift, and he'll look at the trash can. I might rummage the trash around, like, oh, this is new trash. Like, I didn't take the trash out. That's new trash. He can look in there.
Oh, man,
You didn't take this trash out. I'm like, how you know?
I put this receipt in here this morning.
He was like, nah, you didn't take the trash out. But I'm like, dang. And then he'll be like, we'll be at church. It's a full Sunday worth of services.
Mm-hmm.
I get in trouble that morning for something. When we get home, you get a whooping, right? I'm just like, dang.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm doing everything I can to get the heat off me, dodging everything. Quiet in church. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't running around playing. We get in the car. I'm going straight to sleep.
Uh-huh. Quiet.
Get out the car. Go to the house. It's nighttime. Go right to the room. Take my bath first. Everything. I get in that room, man. I lay down for about 2 seconds.
He called you right in there.
Junior, get your boy here. Dang. Then he gonna lecture me for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fall asleep again while he's talking. Then get a whoop and go to bed.
That's hilarious.
Shout out to that.
I was just telling somebody, I was like, yeah, I was the one that got in trouble. I don't even know what I did. Like, we was all good kids.
You didn't listen to me, that's what you did.
No, you probably... Nah, that's not it. I'm just saying that.
Mm-hmm.
We was all like, for real, all of us was good kids. Like, nobody could ever say they came to the Brown house and was like, this child was bad or that child was bad.
Yeah, definitely.
But for some reason, I found myself in trouble. Seemed like every day of the week. I just couldn't get away from it. So how did you grow out of getting in trouble?
You know what?
You moved out, got married, and got your own
Dang near. But I feel like once we moved here to Texas, like I kind of chilled out a little bit because I just didn't like being here off rip.
That was it.
No, yeah, that was supposed to be.
I was like, nah, we're good in Texas. Like, it's cool, but like, nah. And then so, I think once you get older, you kind of get tired of getting in trouble. It's just like, dang, like my friends are gonna go do stuff, I can't go because I'm on punishment again,
Yeah.
And then they're always at the house. People's always at their house all the time, so it's like
You was in the room.
I'm like in the room. Like,
listening to the
this is
fun.
enough. Like
I've
let
been
me,
there.
Let me, either let me sneak around better or like,
Yeah.
Gotta get better.
Or just stop.
Listen, you gotta get better. I ain't gonna say no names, but I know somebody. They never got better, and they kept doing dirt. Like, come on.
Exactly. It is crazy.
It's like, bro,
To this day,
you're
right now,
still not good at it. Yeah, man.
as a whole adult, still never got better. Still getting caught.
Always
You gotta
getting
be
caught.
smarter, man.
There's
I
no
like-
not
But
catching
you
this
could
guy.
possibly maybe you could just appreciate the boldness, Some people just
No.
But it's not even bold though, because they're not trying.
Yeah, that's just
You get caught that many times. Like, it's time to start doing it right.
Yeah, just do.
That's God telling you, hey,
he's confirming.
you're not getting away with this.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And I was talking to can I say her name? I was talking to Tiana the other day. Cause some people don't want their name info out on the internet with that. I was talking to Tiana the other day.
Very courteous. I'm proud of you. Good move.
But and we were talking about like some people just can't get away with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Even
it
if
was
they
like,
use birth control.
oh my gosh.
They said they use birth control, right?
Yo.
They ain't get away with it.
Shots fired. I was not
anyway,
ready.
you niggas better to the show. My bad.
Anyway.
Sorry.
And it was like, yeah, she was saying like, you one of those people who you just can't get away with nothing. It's like, I know. Because it don't matter what we do, God is determined that there's a life that we're supposed to live. And when you try not to live that life,
Don't test him.
he slap you right back to where you're supposed to be. Like, hey, this is... And I feel like the person that you, for some reason, are throwing shots at is one... Now you don't know what I'm talking about? Hey, I'm not gonna lie, though.
Very generic.
They said the birth control stopped working. Or no, the birth control decided not to work.
Birth control made a decision. So the birth control. The birth control is
I need
aware
a
of
raise.
itself.
It said, I need a raise.
It has
I need a raise
consciousness
till
now.
you pay me more.
Yeah, it has consciousness now, and it decided that it wasn't going to.
It made its own choice.
Wow.
It said I could go this way, but I didn't like the way y'all treated me last time.
I'm gonna start using that. That's so you know, the car just decided not to take gas, so I just came straight on. Like I couldn't pump it. It made a decision. Who am I to tell it what to do? You know?
I said, you gonna blame that on birth control? You know, this only happens one way. It's a very specific formula to create the kid.
The heat off of the actual problem.
Yeah.
I said, bruh.
Yeah, people want to blame the birth control. I'm like, but you was.
You went in the kitchen.
The
You
birth
got
control
all the-
has
all the-
rights. It has consciousness.
It does. It's its own. It's been personified.
Yeah.
That's a school word.
Yeah, don't
I
blame
was
birth
like,
control.
bro, you went in the kitchen, grabbed all the ingredients.
That birth control say 99.99% effective.
But that 1% of strict
That 0.001, well, that's on you.
it
boy.
changed everything.
That's on you.
I guess 100 other people had already.
That kid's a winner. You hear me?
Hey, listen.
That kid's a
Put
winner.
the lottery ticket in.
Hey.
boy.
Yeah.
I tell you what, a kid that it comes through from birth control, there's a determination,
That's determination. Perseverance. That's a good word. I
a
like
ferocity. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You ever heard that Yolanda G. Butler song, I'm Determined?
I'm
determined. Come on, man.
Right on cue. That's
Listen,
why I like y'all.
yeah, absolutely.
That's why I like y'all.
That's what that child is now. Here's the thing.
Determined.
I don't know what a parent is gonna do with a child.
That's a good one.
Be sure she see that.
You gotta see that one for sure.
Oh,
Shout out to you, much love to you. But listen, I don't know what a parent is gonna do with a child that is that strong-willed. Okay,
Yeah.
to fight through
You gotta
the
He
roadblocks.
made a decision.
Yeah. That child said, hey, I'm about to come to this planet.
Listen,
Y'all better get ready for me.
listen. I can't wait to see what the child does. You know what I'm saying? Might be the first woman president or something. I don't know. Like,
Determination.
I don't know if it's boy or girl.
No
so
limits, man. No limits.
Just saying, there's nothing that child can't
By the
do.
time that child grows up, genders won't even be a thing. So,
Bro, tell me why. I don't know who sent it, but somebody
That was
sent
me.
it. That was you talking about Kamala Harris is the first female vice president, but she can't even celebrate that because her party doesn't recognize genders.
That's funny.
Y'all cold-blooded for that. She can't even celebrate her accomplishment because that's not even a thing where.
yeah, that was funny, man.
Oh my goodness, but yeah, y'all. I don't know. I'm excited for what's to come. The new additions that are on the way. By the way, all y'all should get your kids together, make a little family band or something.
Family band. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Who's gonna be Joe Jackson?
It's probably gonna be you. It's gonna have to be you.
I can
Yeah.
do that. I can see.
Cause it can't be
Yeah.
Keith.
Yeah, that felt good too.
It felt good. That's that Kelvin Brown. I was gonna say it can't be Marquise because you know his girls get anything out of him that they want.
Kevin could reprise his role. You know?
He could. Go back good.
Run it back. He real good at that. He run it back.
Listen, we're pretty much that's how we was. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't getting paid for some unknown reason. I don't know why we wasn't getting paid because
Why wasn't there?
See,
Well, I mean, there is a brown band, I guess, right?
You didn't have to praise dance, did you?
Nah, man. I ain't
See,
do that.
man, we
Bruh.
praised dance so much growing
it was a
up.
lot.
I remember them days, man.
It was.
I remember one of the moves y'all used to do. Y'all used to do the little touch the air, like do a little.
I don't know what he's talking
Wait,
about.
but,
Okay.
but can you tell the people how nice we was, though?
Hey, when they came through, they came through.
I appreciate that.
When they came through, they came through.
Bruh,
A spirit move.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember.
I almost made me want to get up and do a little, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I promise you, if there's nothing else, I remember that.
There's that one
That's
move.
the point. You gotta lean up. They was always
Okay.
doing that. They got on their tippy toes.
I don't know what that was, but
I might demonstrate it for y'all later
you know what
on.
I'm saying? But bro, I can't tell you how many times like at one point going to dance at Parade Center, it was low key annoying because that wouldn't be our only stop in LA. And we moved away from LA, so that's a long drive. And then we going to this church. That's why I said we should have been, bro. When I said we was busy,
I was booked and busy, huh?
Like for real. For real.
I praise dance because I had to. I didn't. It wasn't.
Remember when Daddy asked me if I wanted to stop, and I said yes. He just told me to keep
hilarious.
practicing.
That's hilarious.
That's
That's when we lived in Redlands still.
Yeah.
That joke is hilarious.
When you a PK, you just gonna. There's things you gonna do. You really don't got no choice.
Which is everything, by the way. The
Yeah.
things is everything that can be done.
You just get used to saying yes when you don't really want to say.
You don't want to.
That's true.
That's why I don't praise dance no more. I'm 33 years old. I ain't doing
And Daddy still be like, "Hey, I'm just get back to that. Y'all was
He
good."
really be like, y'all think y'all doing dancing. Y'all not doing it. I be like,
man.
Let me tell you something.
Listen, them days
You know,
are
I think
past.
they just can't help. They appreciated those days, and I appreciated them when they were, as they were.
But it's time for the
Yeah.
next generation.
But then this is what they do, though. They just gonna bring this. Oh, you remember that dance y'all did?
Bro.
I didn't let my dad to this day. I'm not letting my dad hear the song "Brighter Day."
Brighter Day by
Because
Kirk
as soon
Franklin.
as he hear it, he gonna be like, "Y'all should come on over and do Brighter Day.
So,
Come dance for your grandma."
so you know what they're
He
doing.
did that one time. We had to dance for our great. It was our great grandmother though, so
Yeah.
that was.
So do y'all remember? Oh my goodness, what was the little trash can drum?
I remember that. That was dope.
So they brought them back.
Okay.
Wait, y'all brought it
Wait,
back recently?
is anybody
Yes.
else good though?
So the kids.
Oh, I want to see.
So the
this.
kids are doing it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sometime in August. They're gonna put John's like training them up, and I'm just like.
It was dope.
When
Y'all
you
did
bring
it. It was dope.
But see, this is the thing. Now, I will say the kids are enjoying it. They're having a good time with it, right? But we wanted to do that in our own accord. Like it wasn't really like kind of pressed upon. That it kind of was like pushed towards the kids as an option,
Mm-hmm.
and they want to beat on stuff.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh yeah, we love this. Yeah, let's make as much noise as possible. But we got to get them on one accord.
You gotta get on the court.
We got to get them on one accord. But,
Because I remember y'all was good when y'all did it though.
I forget the name.
Y'all
of
had
it.
talent.
I just went blank. I
But
keep thinking Triple C in my
Do
head.
the
but
new kids have talent though? That's what I want to know.
I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want any of the
That's
kids
right.
to watch
You
this
better
and
be
be
careful.
like, "Wait a minute, you think he's the best? Well, I'm the."
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Okay.
So we got some kids that can do a little 1-2. But,
Okay.
we're
Because one thing I always remember, Brandon been cold on the drums my whole life. That boy been able to beat a drum since forever. It seemed like. So, did that kind of go through to his kids?
yeah.
Oh,
Kids not really.
Okay. I was just wondering
Yeah, absolutely.
because I seen him. I ain't seen him do that. So
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, man. As growing up in church, there's just a lot of. I remember they put me in choir.
that's a bad decision.
First of all, hold on.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Give me some. That's a good one.
Just put that down.
Give me some. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying?
Like I just got. It was kids choir, okay? So everybody was okay back then. But it was just like, man, I just didn't want to do none of that stuff, man. I was doing everything. And we had a step team. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little step thing.
That never really took off though.
Never took off. No.
Yeah, I think I participated in the SIP team once. I think I maybe did like 2 dances.
And that was it.
And that was it. I was like, I enjoyed dancing, but like not with y'all. You know what I mean? If I was gonna dance, I was gonna do my own thing. But then I was like, nah, I ain't got the patience to do my own thing, so we just gonna stick to the singing.
Nah, when I say we was dancing a lot, I'm never gonna forget the first time we got out of school to go dance at the Kiwanis Club. Bruh. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And they gave us free food. They didn't give us no money. Which the older I get, the more I get annoyed thinking about how much dancing we did for free.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
We did it for the Lord.
Listen, don't make me go to scripture because I know for a fact my Bible say I should have been paid.
You were paid in good deeds. And
There's one thing that we got that I will accept as payment the one time it happened. When we danced at the Ronald McDonald House, which for people who don't know, Ronald McDonald has a home where they bring in kids with terminal illnesses who get the best treatment they can at Loma Linda Hospital, and the families get to stay there and live there for free. Big old house. Now these people are from around the world, and after we danced, the people that lived there on their own accord decided to give us a card, and they all signed it in all their different languages.
Yeah, that was dope.
dope.
Yeah.
That was one time I know.
Where's that card now? In the trash somewhere.
Why you gotta kill a good moment? You killed it.
That's
That's
bananas. I can't believe you did that.
The most valuable. You talked it up. Where's the card?
We moved from
The card is
California
gone.
to Texas with nothing but a minivan. You know, we brought what we could. That's all
I
there
mean,
is to it.
I did
And
all
that's
that
another
signing
thing to
and
talk-
signature and- Y'all threw my
All that
phone.
signing and signature, one
That's
sign.
crazy.
Listen, I'm not gonna say the things I just thought
We
about,
lost
but
everything over here.
let's talk about that move for a second. First of all, none of us wanted to.
Wait,
come.
hold on. How was it when you got told that you was moving to Texas? Well, how old were you? Cause I think I was like 16,
He had to be like
17.
14.
Nah, I was like 15. 15. Because
Yeah,
y'all.
I'm a year older
We
than you.
came. Yeah, we came. Yeah.
You
we
was
came
here
around
before
the
us.
same time. Well, y'all got here.
I got here after you.
Yeah. Was it months or like a year?
Like months. It wasn't that long. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
We got here in July 1st.
Shoot. So actually, I kind of already made up my. I knew in my mind we were gonna go as soon as like my uncle, who's the pastor, Bishop John Lake's brother, kind of announced like the Lord is moving us. I was like, ain't no way, because I already know how my dad is. I'm like, well, they gonna be like, well, we going too. And I'm just like, shoot, like, why do we gotta go? So I was plotting. As soon as I figured it out, I was like, man, whose house am I gonna stay at?
I did the same thing.
I was calling my. I was
moving.
I was like, maybe I can stay with my auntie Delana. I can stay there, finish school. No, you come with us. Then my homeboy Doug, shout out to my homeboy Doug and his mom, rest in peace. She was a super sweet lady. She was saying, she literally like told my pops or my mom one day, like, oh, you can stay here with us. It's okay. You can finish school out here and everything. And I was like, yeah. Like, can I? Like, nah, you can't stay out here. Dang.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it wasn't really even a conversation. I don't really remember the conversation if there was one. But it was just kind of like, we're all going.
Yeah, we was at a church service.
Wait. Before then,
Okay.
let's run it back.
You got it, my bad.
Remember, Deborah came to church one time,
Yeah.
and she was talking, and she told us, this is what she said to us. She said, you guys are going to go city to city, state to state, country to country, Texas. Those are her exact words to us. And then eventually, we're like, Texas is a state. Why would you say state to state and then say Texas? And it's like, oh,
Texas
you guys,
is, it's different.
Texas is
100%
different. though.
different. You got that right.
That's a fact. It is almost its own country, to be honest with you. But anywho, so eventually it's like, you guys can move to Texas. And of course, we're all like, no, I'm not. Like, all of us are from Southern California. We ain't never been to Texas.
Pride, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Really?
We didn't know what Texas was.
Didn't care.
It didn't matter because I thought I was scared. Like, I don't want to move to a place people riding on horses and
That's exactly
tumbleweeds rolling around.
You know.
And then now Leonard lives out here, a place where people ride on horses and it's tumbleweeds.
they do ride on
But
horses.
that's not what we moved to in Texas. That's
I
just,
mean,
I
they
don't
roll
know.
horses in Compton and stuff like that. Matter of fact,
It is in
Hey.
Florida, too.
I see more horses in Compton than I do see
Yeah.
out here.
It was the horses
Yeah.
when we was in Redlands
Sure.
up on what's that, Lincoln?
Yeah.
Right by Moore Middle School.
Yeah.
Folks at anyway. But it wasn't the country though.
True.
I was afraid it was gonna be the country. I didn't know what we was getting into. So that happened a few years before. And then what Leonard's about to talk about happens when we go to y'all last service. What church did y'all had that service at? Like the going away service?
It was a place that we were just using. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I remember what it looks like, but I can't remember.
I know it was big. It was a big church.
One of y'all services. They're like, oh, first service moving to Texas. Okay, good.
Was it Fig? It wasn't on Figueroa though.
No.
It was after because we was going somewhere else.
No,
It was at somebody's church.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pastor, you
And we
remember
had just danced. Me and Leonard had just did a dance. I remember that.
Yeah, I was always dancing.
All the time.
But anyways, so my dad's up there talking, I'm thinking, all right, well, good job, praise God. I'm proud of y'all stepping out on faith like that. Cause I'm going to my senior year of high school. My dad's talking, blah, 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 and he's like, and we're going with you. Excuse me?
What the?
Who is
Where?
I said, ain't no way this man about to move all of us to Texas. And I did the same thing you did. man I stayed with.
He was
That was
he
the
was contacting
first
everybody.
thing. My girl was like, "You can come." Cause my girl lives in Vegas. She was like, "I'll come. Like, I don't know, get a spot out there. And we stay there and let you finish your senior year." That's all I wanted to do was finish my senior year. You think I finished my senior year?
Nope.
Absolutely not. I'm still got
PTSD.
Same.
that move was hard on me.
That
bro.
move was crazy. And it's wild to find out. So I don't know about Leonard's memory, but I remember we just got done dancing. I'm still from dancing when he says this.
No cardio.
Just get to it.
Anyways. And I'm like, this is the way you told us that we moving?
No,
He didn't tell us
I
nothing.
don't think he knew until he was. You know how you get up there, and you start talking, you start
get
running your
excited.
mouth and get excited. I think that's what happened. And he was like, "We going to." I think he heard it and was like,
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna what up? You're going. Well, guess what? We're going
"We're
to.
going to."
So
He didn't know what he was saying.
So like I knew that y'all were going. Like there was time to prepare for that. Found out we was going. And then when we moved, so this is what made things tough. My mom comes out here first to get a job, right? Because she had to leave what she's doing in California. So my mom's in Texas for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Dang.
That was trash, bro. Listen,
Dang.
when you in school, you expect to come home and see your mama, and you don't. And remember, my mom had her own business. She had an in-home daycare, so mama was always at the house, and we needed mama at the house because daddy had a strong hand that he liked to use.
Yeah.
And then she just gone. Like, dang, we don't got that balance no more. Like, so that was rough. And then the actual move to Texas, bro, we just put everything that we had
Load up a minivan.
in a minivan, and just
Drove.
with 26 hours because daddy kept stopping. By the way, California to Texas is far. California, how about that?
Yeah.
California,
Other than Texas, is
Yeah.
far. That's literally
California to Dallas is a whole nother extra drive. People always say Texas is big. Nobody tells you can drive through Texas all day and still be in Texas. Because we got to El Paso, we got happy. We was like, oh, we in Texas.
Listen, we got to El Paso. I said, we moving here?
Bruh.
Oh, no, turn this car around. El Paso is crazy.
That is not where it is. El Paso is exactly what I was afraid of. Tumbleweeds, rolling around. Ain't nothing here but a
Look like
saloon.
the house is made out of mud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Look like houses were stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that bad.
Yes, it was.
But it did look grim though. You look at that cityscape, you're like, hey, this is it. I don't see no mountains in the distance.
Yeah,
or nothing.
man.
Yeah, it was.
You know, at least the air was, you don't get that fresh air coming to Texas. You gotta breathe in all
I
that smog
guess.
in LA.
First day in Texas. So we finally get here. So first of all, my parents got 6
Wait,
kids.
y'all here in the summertime? No, y'all
July 1st.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yep.
July 1st.
Yep.
And I think
Oh,
like the
let me
first day
say-
we was here is when Hancock came out.
Let me say something though. When we got here, because I ain't from the South, I hear this noise in these trees. I'm like, what's this noise? Like, they got rattlesnakes out here? It's the cicadas.
And they loud,
What is
bro.
this noise? Yeah.
Like, why the trees make
You
so
ain't
much
used to that when you
noise?
from California.
Those cicadas just make it hotter in your mind. Like,
It
for
do be
real.
hot.
When you hear the ambiance of cicadas, you're just like, man, it gotta
It's
be
heat.
hot outside.
It's heat out there.
Yeah, you just
It
start
sound
sweating. It sound hot out here. It do
Oh
though.
my goodness.
That's exactly how it
But this
is.
is the thing that made me think about this because you mentioned getting fresh air in Texas. First day out here. First of all, we're in the process of getting our house when we moved. The house wasn't solidified yet. So we all moved in with Auntie Missy.
That's a
Her and Joe in
Yeah.
a 2-bedroom apartment.
I was living it up.
Me, my auntie, her son, my mama, my daddy, Leonard, Anthony, Elijah, Chastity. Did Antoinette come with us? Antoinette and
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Y'all tripping.
Yeah, we used to walk to Walmart to have something to do. I'm bored. We used to walk to Walmart.
I mean,
No money in my pocket.
I ain't heard nothing more Texas than that.
It was
You know,
11
that's
of us.
Walmart. I'm gonna Walmart.
Walk to Walmart.
No. We had money because remember when we left California, we drove to LA to visit Papa Frank before we left. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Papa gave me like somewhere between $50 and $100.
Okay,
Man,
I mean, I always had $1 on me though. You know, I'm just
So,
saying.
but yeah, we was definitely walking
just to have
from
something to
Auntie's apartment to Walmart because what else was there to do?
do.
So yeah, that was crazy. But the first day we got here, I guess it had just rained or was about to rain, and you could feel the moisture in the air. Bruh, I had never experienced humidity before.
It's different. Yeah, I was like, I
It's
got
terrible.
here the day we pulled up to our house when we got here to Texas. I got out the car, and mind you, I've been in the car for like 20 hours under the AC. Ain't really got out the car since even throughout Texas. Like when we were going to the gas station, so I wasn't getting out.
Mm-hmm.
I was holding it. I'm like, I ain't getting
What?
out.
Was you pissed? You was mad that you
I
was
was
coming?
mad the whole way. Like the first time, I was mad the whole way. We drove back and forth from California probably in the first 2 years, maybe like 6 or 7 times.
That's torture.
Yeah,
We
like
did
it
too.
just a lot of times. But I get out the car and I'm like, it's hot. Like, and it's like different hot. Like I don't want to be here hot.
And
like you feel like when you walk outside, you feel like you're being oppressed.
Because
Like,
you are
Yeah,
by the sun.
like I'm being assaulted right now. And I was
Absolutely.
just like, we gotta live in this.
Every day.
I'm like, man, y'all
It
tripping.
was-
Why y'all gotta be down here?
It was wild, bro. And listen,
Mhm.
moving from California to Texas is a complete culture shock.
It is.
Felt like nothing was
I
the
think
same.
back then it was even more so. I think going in the future is probably not going to be that much because I mean, tons of
Because
people.
a lot of
moving.
California.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So before when we first got here, it was like so exciting to hear somebody else from California.
Yeah.
Now,
Almost
every-
expected.
like, yeah,
I know like 5 people from my old high school that are here.
that's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I only know one person, but they don't live out this way. They live in like Houston or like San Antonio. That I went to high school with. That lives out here in Texas.
Yeah.
And then I had a couple friends that came down here that has visited down here, and we've hung out. But yeah, man,
That's
Texas is cool though. It's growing on me.
That's the crazy part.
I'm not a Texan,
I'm not texting
Yeah.
either.
but I rock with Texas.
I like it.
I don't have Texas pride.
Yeah,
I don't think you can be a Texan till you
like.
get
I
that
don't like
Texas
the fact
pride.
that I had to come and take Texas history classes.
Yeah, that's weird,
Like,
bro.
come on now, what are y'all doing?
And pledge to the Texas flag.
Bro, what
No.
is it?
That's weird.
Like, how does it even go?
I don't know. Pledge allegiance to the Texas flag. That's all I heard. Because I didn't do it. I sat down. I was
Bro,
the
that-
first college
Wait. Chill. That first day, so we're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm like, all right, we're doing the Pledge to the flag.
Yeah, I know pledge. Yeah, I know pledge. Which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and
I
justice.
sit my butt down.
You like, all right, we done. Good.
Everybody's still standing. What the heck
Yeah,
y'all
good.
doing? I was looking around. And they start a new pledge, and I'm just like,
Yeah, 'cause we don't do that in
what
California.
the heck is
Pledge
this?
to the California flag. We don't do that.
Like, what is going on? That was an experience. I'm telling you that. And then we came to a school that apparently they had just had some issues. So they was cracking down on like anything to
Everything.
control the morality of the students. Bro, they told us we couldn't wear sweatpants or basketball shorts to school.
You have to have your parents have to have a zipper and a button.
I'm like, bro,
That's wild.
it be hot. Like, I'm coming from California. It get hot every summer in Redlands, California,
you had
right?
to sit down at lunch.
Bro, they told us to sit down at lunch. Like, sit. We didn't even be in the cafeteria most times at lunch.
Yeah. Oh, in California?
Yeah.
I never went to the
I was in
cafeteria.
the cafeteria like
You can
3
walk-
times.
Walk around school.
You
Yeah.
can walk off campus
Yeah.
Exactly.
all the time. You don't
And
need
here's
to
the
buy it.
crazy thing. So, when we were in California, people left campus, but RHS, there was a bunch of restaurants at the school. So, lunch was always off campus. It was just cool. So, I expect the same thing to take place because
Nah, it's different.
where our school is, right across the street, There's a Subway. There's a donut shop, which I thought was gonna be open when I got out of school, and the donut shop was closed. That pissed me off.
Oh yeah.
What was it
crazy.
closed
What's
for?
up, Texas?
How you gonna
Yeah, I just
close?
found out about that.
Yeah, like donut shops.
Donut shops closed at like.
That was the first thing I know. I was like, man, like, you know, I was in the car with my dad. I was like, let's go get some donuts. We pull up to the spot.
Closed.
Closed.
I was like, what are y'all doing?
Like it's
Y'all
12
missing
o'clock.
out on all this money.
Like,
Like, y'all are not Chick-fil-A, and this is not Sunday.
bruh,
Like,
right across the street from
open
the
it up.
school, I knew for a fact I'm getting out of school.
They lazy.
I'm getting donuts. I know that. I get out of school, they've been closed for the last 4 hours.
I'm like, when do y'all get business?
Exactly.
Like, that don't make sense to me, man.
They missed the entire lunch rush.
Yeah,
It closed for the lunch rush. Like, what is happening? So yeah, I expected to be able to go across the street, go to some Samosa Hut. They just had a bunch of restaurants right across the street from the school. They was like, no, your lunch is inside this cafeteria. I said, what the heck is happening
But you
here?
couldn't even go around the school. Like you was in the cafeteria.
And then get this. This made everything worse. Just left Rev. Rev won every game except for that last game when Chris injured his shoulder in the playoffs. So the football team is dope. This team loses every game except for 2. So I can't walk around at lunch. I can't wear shorts in this hot summer, and it get hot in Texas
You
too.
ain't even got a team to cheer.
I don't even got a good football team to enjoy, bro. I'm like, what is happening out here? It was rough, and the donut shop was closed when I got out of school.
That's just crazy.
It was all bad. Like, moving to that first year in Texas, I didn't even talk to nobody. Found out I had lunch with him.
No, let me tell you how bad it. See,
Yeah, it was kind of like that for me too. My sister is a year older, 2 years older than me. But like, we had same lunch together. So I just spend the time. We go to the library, just me and her chilling.
Yeah.
That's when we really bonded because we really didn't get along with each other that much. But it was just like, look, it's
So,
us or not.
Brought
baby.
y'all
We gonna-
together, huh?
Yeah, we gonna have to hold it
That
down.
other name meant something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
listen, man, I don't know these white people here. Man, but you know, you miss to get some.
No, but
friends.
this is what sucks when you move here as a senior because you still haven't passed the state testing yet.
Oh.
yeah.
So I move here and it's like, yeah, Leonard, if you don't pass this test, you don't graduate. What you mean? Because in California, you're taking it as a sophomore.
Man, look.
I was good to go.
And then, wait, to make things worse, I already started high school in California. I know when I become a senior, I'm going to have 2 to 3 classes.
Oh, I did have 2 to 3 classes out here. See, that's what actually helped me out.
Nah, brother. Now, one thing did help me out. I'll talk about that in a second.
Full schedule.
Came out here, I got a class off, and I still had 6 classes a day. Because they had 7 classes every day.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the school times. Like, you get out. What time did y'all get out?
Remember what time we get out?
Late. That's
It
all
was
I
always
remember.
late. I remember school in California, we got out 2:45.
What time we get out?
High school.
here?
It was 3 something.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I in I think Brussels it was like 4, almost.
Yeah, 4?
Yeah, like close to 4 o'clock.
They gave y'all a job.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It was 9 to 5. bro.
That's what it was.
It was crazy. I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, y'all don't have 0 periods or something? Because I used to love you get a 0 period, you get out.
Yeah.
At
Chill.
11 o'clock. You be
Yeah.
out.
Nope.
Man,
Ain't
listen.
had that.
But you know what? What made me mad too about school out here was like, I gotta try harder now because I can't pass with a D. They don't
Bruh.
do D's. They don't do D's out here.
But here's the thing that helped me, though. So I ain't gonna lie. Before I came to Texas, I had some D's on my
So
report
all your
card.
D's were bumped up to C's.
Yeah, because I got credit because in California, a D is a passing grade.
Yep.
So, they had to bump
So
them up.
I had the credit. The only thing that they could do, because they can't leave the D because the D doesn't exist in Texas, so they had to take my D's and make them C's, which increased my GPA and helped me get into college.
That's lovely.
So, you know what I'm saying? Bless the Lord on my soul.
And that's how I think I got through my senior year. I didn't have that many classes. I left home early every day, which was cool. I was like, I ain't got
Must
nobody
be
here I
nice.
want to stay for.
Must be nice.
I really
I
like
had
y'all like
every
that.
period.
Yeah, we was in class,
Every
bro.
last one.
Yeah, man.
I got one class off because they gave seniors 1 hour. You could choose 1 hour before school or 1 hour after.
See, I really would have been.
I didn't have
able
to
to get out, but I had like a class I was a teacher's assistant for, like a BCIS class,
Mhm.
and like all I did in that class was just watch movies on the computer.
Good times.
Like, I didn't do
Let's talk about that. Your school gave you computers? When you moved
They
here?
didn't give us computers.
They gave us computers when we moved here. Listen.
and nobody did no work.
All I do was get around firewalls.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's it. I didn't know what a firewall was until I got that laptop.
To disable the proxy.
Whoa,
Bruh.
that thing, boy.
You remember OMGpop.com? Bruh, we was having fun.
Emulators on my computer. I was playing 007 in the middle of class.
Bro,
Man,
remember
you
they
know
put
what I
Madden on that bad boy?
Ton of
What did you play?
Tetris Live, man.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
people was on
People
Tetris.
Man, I was
against other people.
better than Tetris Live.
Hey,
man.
Tetris, and then
I was going crazy in class.
Stickman. Did y'all play Stickman?
What happened? But the Balluno?
Balluno, bruh.
Oh, man.
We didn't do no work on those. I don't know why they gave us computers.
Nah,
You don't give kids power like that,
Nah, heck
and then expect us to do work,
no.
please.
Nah, I don't
And of course, there was some kids that got in trouble for doing stuff they really shouldn't have been doing, like, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me. But yeah, man, it was crazy. One last thing that made me mad: we get to school early, because sometimes that's the right thing to do.
And it's
And you-
cold outside.
And it's cold. And remember,
I know
Southern
what you're talking
California,
We not used to cold.
it don't get cold. I remember that championship game, last one as in literally Junior All American. It was 40-something degrees. I thought that was the coldest day of my life.
I know what you mean.
40-some
California,
degrees.
We don't get cold.
So it's actually cold out here, right? And they got the doors locked. You can't come in until 8:30 or something like that.
That's
Like, what you mean?
Sitting outside school freezing.
So you got these kids out here, it's cold, and you not gonna open up the
Sitting
door?
out there freezing.
Did they do like breakfast?
Yeah, but you couldn't get breakfast until
8:30.
till them doors open.
Sitting out there freezing.
That's
Well,
wild.
I hate
Y'all are bugging.
I hated MacArthur High School in Irving, Texas. In case anybody wondering.
They said don't get it twisted.
I hated that school.
Man, it was crazy.
I just remember like high school in California was just so much more fun.
It was.
Absolutely.
Like there was so
I
much more
loved it.
stuff going on,
Oh my god.
stuff to do. Like it was just, it was.
Yeah, we was having a good time. In the mornings, my freshman year, I would go in wherever he was, and then they was just roasting people every day,
Yep.
every morning. That's
Yeah,
the
we
morning
had,
routine.
like, we had like singing competitions at school. We had people
Yeah.
come and perform in crumpers. And
Absolutely.
We had
Rap
all kinds
battles.
of stuff.
People was getting clowned. We had the push came and rapped at our school.
Audio push.
No, I mean audio push came
The
too.
pack.
I'm talking about,
The
the
pack.
pack. That's
The
my
pack
bad,
came.
Yeah. The pack
that's dope.
came.
Yep.
Yeah. That was
Audio
like,
push did come
look
too.
like sneakers.
Got my Vans on, but they
Yeah.
look. Yeah, that was good times. Good times. Guess who came to MacArthur? Nobody. Nobody showed up to
Well, no, we
MacArthur.
got Kelly Clarkson over at Burleson, because she's from Burleson.
That's actually
Man, that's
dope.
And low key,
Look, it's kind of dope.
Kelly Clarkson was a little thick. Look, she
Black Queens forever.
Nobody's never. Black Queens forever. Nobody's
This was
never.
back. This was back when it's been a while now.
Better watch
I
out.
know
Dr.
she
Umar
doing
gonna show up.
He gonna pop
But
out that
I mean,
corner right there.
I think when she came, like I think I seen her when she did her little entrance way when she first came into the school, and that was it. Like she went to like the band class or whatever. I'm like, I'm not.
So she went to your high school? I'm saying like before you? That's pretty dope.
That's cool.
She came through.
Anybody go to MacArthur?
Bosworth. went to
Yeah, the
MacArthur.
Boz, but that was. So
I mean, it
long
was
ago.
generations before we got there, but it's still cool.
He did go. He went to NFL. You know what I'm saying? He was he had a name, but yeah, you got to know old
Other
school.
than that,
football.
there was nothing really entertaining going on.
Yeah, MacArthur was whack. Except for there was one good thing that they had: girls basketball. Now I know that might sound weird to some people, but that girls basketball team
They was winning state.
was fire.
Yeah, they was winning state.
Odyssey Sims, Alexis Jones, going crazy. I think they both in WNBA right now.
Yeah.
That's fire.
But yeah, Mac was.
We made the best of it though. We're here now.
Yeah, I left. That's good.
Yeah.
I got out of there.
Yeah.
That's the best thing
I will
about
say
it.
though, in all honesty though, man, look, I didn't go to my prom.
I mean, neither.
I went to like 4 different proms, but I didn't go to my actual.
I didn't go to MacArthur's. Nothing.
I didn't want to go.
4.
I didn't like enough people. Like, okay, I don't want to get some of my high school friends. Like, I like people, right? But like, I ain't like y'all enough. You know what I mean? There's like maybe like 2 or 3 people from high school that I really rock
I don't
with.
think I got a single MacArthur friend right now.
Yeah, you do.
Cool.
Nicole.
I didn't go to school. I met Nicole after I graduated. I don't have a single friend from MacArthur. None.
That's crazy. I got a few friends from MacArthur.
I think my closest friend from high school had to been Drake. I mean, he became family basically.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
I got like 2 on Facebook, and it's
There's a couple of people that I rock with. Like, if I seen them in pub, like, hey, what's up? Good to see you, kind of like that.
No, I got some friends
Like,
too.
Nobody that I really keep up with for real.
2 of them who previously were unrelated, now they in the whole relationship.
Well, good for them.
Yeah, I'm happy for
How
them.
about that?
Bless the Lord.
Two folks that I was close friends with. Like I was close friends with both of them, but they were like not close at all.
What the Lord has put together.
Now they're going that direction.
Yeah.
How about that? But yeah,
you know what?
I was excited to leave.
Now, ask how many friends I got from my high school in California.
How many friends you got?
Tons of them.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? To be real though, I don't really got that. My circle of people, friends, are real small.
Man,
Mine
And you know,
too.
I used to look down upon that for a while. I used to be like, man, I probably should keep some other friends closer and stuff like that. But I'm like, I'm old enough now. I'm like, I'm good, man.
yeah, having a large.
I got my family. I'm sorry.
That's how
I
it is.
got a lot.
I don't know if people realize like when you got 5 brothers and sisters and then
You don't need to talk
extras.
You really don't need a lot of friends after that. You really don't.
How many friends you need?
See, the reason why we're friends to this day is because it was a strong foundation of friendship that lasted throughout the years.
Facts.
And that's how we got here, even
Yeah.
before we was born.
Facts.
It was.
I saw.
It had nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Corey in Vegas one time. Random. I didn't know he was in Vegas. He didn't know I was in Vegas. Saw his dad post something about who them dancing folks with the white mask. Jabberwockies. So his dad was at the Jabberwocky show, and I was about to go to the Jabberwocky show. I was like, David out here? So I started messaging people like, yo, y'all in Vegas? Turns out I was in Vegas. So I'm in old Las Vegas. Yeah, in old Las Vegas by the Golden Nugget and stuff. And I just see Corey randomly walking. Like, he needed a ride back to his hotel, whatever. So I picked him and gave him a
Let
ride.
the Lord do it.
Right? It's dope. So, but we was talking, we was like, yo, where we went to church, we all became like family.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And like our parents were already close.
Yeah.
So then it was like, this is just family. So years later, even though I don't see Corey often, if I see Corey, it's dang near like seeing my cousin.
That's it.
Yeah.
He would have been here today, too.
He should come through.
Yeah, come on through.
He probably come through next
Well, yeah,
week.
speaking of that, like, April's the reason why I went to that school, the
That
college I
number?
went to.
Mhm.
I ain't know none of these colleges out here. It was like, April go there, good enough for me.
I gotta go pick April up tomorrow. She'll be out here tomorrow.
Hey.
So, but we're well, nah, she ain't gonna be able to make it. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm tripping. I'm not gonna be here next Saturday.
Where you going?
I'm gonna be in Austin.
That's all right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have a newborn.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gonna have a newborn.
All time, you know.
Look, God, listen.
He
God
knows.
undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
We can make that the official end of the first season because I never.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for participating.
Wait, before we leave, I gotta say, I'm determined.
To do what? To walk with you, Lord. I'm determined. Hey.
What?
Lord, you mean so
I don't remember that part.
To me.
You gave me life eternal.
Nelly.
See, you do remember.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Okay, I remember.
I can
Yeah.
still see the CD.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's what I was picturing in my mind. Whenever I was thinking about the one,
The one who won.
I was thinking about that CD cover, like, man, he was determined.
Determined.
I can still see that.
Man, that's the little engine who could right there.
We
That's what-
may need to have the I'm determined on the outro for this.
We
for
might.
this. I need to get that.
Is it online?
I don't think it's online.
Oh, we gotta put that online.
I can get it.
I can get it.
Yeah, get it.
It's not
Get
a problem.
that
I
for
got
sure.
it. Oh, you
We got the CD at the house somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I know we got it at the house. Man, good times.
Yeah, man. Wonderful time.
Anyways, man, let's get out of here. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, when you see this or you see the Three Good Guys podcast anywhere, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then share it to somebody. Find a person. Meet somebody new if you have to, so that they can do the same thing. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We pray that God bless y'all, but we are getting out of here for the
Yes.
night.
You know what? Before before we end it off, if y'all are thinking like, hey, that was a little bit all over the place this episode, you know, we're having a great time. But leave some topics and stuff in the comment section for us. So we can talk about things because, you know, our wonderful producer behind the scenes.
I just told y'all we having false alarms and stuff.
Yeah.
And y'all want me over here writing shows.
That's all right.
Yes.
I am surprised we even had a show today. First of all, people, we normally shoot in the daytime, like 2 o'clock. It is 11:14 at night.
And God is still moving.
Crazy.
It is tomorrow. Okay?
I was supposed to be at home 3 hours ago.
To do what?
To get some sleep so I can prepare for service tomorrow.
Y'all ain't worried about it. You know, we done came. We don't run around the city today. We was all
You was doing some things.
I know.
Shoot, from the
And you didn't even
South
bring me a plate. You
know
don't send
what?
me a video, but don't bring me a plate.
That is kind of
We
wild.
had a good old
That's
Hey,
not
we
time.
didn't even rub it in.
We
We
had
ain't
a
good,
good old
too.
time, man. It was good.
Who was cooking?
Me.
Oh, yeah, it's probably good you didn't bring a plate. I done heard them stories.
Listen, those are old stories.
But
You know,
we for
that
sure.
was
Hey, that's
That-
podcast.
Man, you
that
just
was
reminded
when I
me.
still was getting whoopings.
This
yo.
man burnt a cup of noodles.
Bruh.
How you burn a cup of noodles?
Now we get
Man,
into
look,
Rodney cooking
listen,
stories
listen,
next
listen.
week, y'all.
We can get into that next week. We can talk about some things.
Oh my goodness,
But
the
you know-
cooking stories are great.
Disclaimer: I was about 12.
It's still
No excuses.
It's still no excuse.
Come
Oh,
on, I'm a grown man.
My
Now.
man put it in the microwave with no water.
You know, I was gonna add the water at the. You know, I just forgot. You know, you have a moment. You know, you open it up.
funny.
You don't have a moment like
Yeah.
that.
You just forget the water, man.
Oh my goodness.
That's top tier.
But the
Woo.
microwave survived.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah, I
hilarious.
And the lesson was learned.
A lesson was learned.
There we go. That's an important thing.
Goodness
Don't
gracious.
you learn.
You know those stories that you hear. You know, you just can never live it down.
You
That's
can
what-
never
that's
live
what-
it down.
You know.
Never.
We'll
But,
get
oh,
up
my
next week. We love
Nah,
y'all.
everything on me is buried.
We
Sealed.
gonna see y'all later. We gonna get
Jesus
us
paid
out
it
of
all.
Well, we for sure gonna have a little one on the next show.
Oh yeah.
Because she's scheduled
here. All right.
on Monday.
We're
They
gonna have
going
to
in
change,
Monday.
rebrand everything to Four Good Guys podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this might be the end of season 1.
Yeah, this might be in the season
The
one.
official end of
Season
season
one.
one.
And then we gotta figure out how we're gonna work out the money because I mean I know he's gonna be demanding quite a bit.
Yeah, cause little ones be demanding
Yeah.
and they be calling and they don't care.
And his manager needs a little bit too.
He's
Yeah,
got
I'll
management.
talk to her after the show.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. I'll talk to the manager.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Anyways, we get out of here, y'all. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. We're on YouTube. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. Three Good Guys Podcast on all those. Find us on TikTok as well, Instagram, all that good stuff. But yeah,
All right.
we out of here.
Peace.